Imagine looking back on an entire year of your life through your outfits. That's what I did, and what I learned might surprise you. Hi, my name is Sarah. Welcome to my channel. I'd say welcome back, but this is actually my first video, so thank you so much for clicking on it. If you're into fashion, style, outfits, and sustainability, then you're in the right place. I'm sure you're wondering, why would anybody record their outfit every day for a year? And to be honest, that wasn't my intention going into 2024. I'd happened to take a photo of my first few outfits of the year just because I liked them and wanted to remember them. And then I heard about the 75 Hard Style Challenge that was created by Mandy, aka Old Loser in Brooklyn. And I thought, well, I've kind of been doing that already, so may as well go for 75 full days. 75 days came and went, and I decided I'll keep going. Then 6 months came and went, and I said, okay, let's just see if I can do it the whole year. And I did. Not only was I taking like a mirror selfie of my outfit every day, but I was also creating a digital flat lay of my outfit through this digital closet app that I have. I use an app called Stylebook. I highly recommend digital closet apps. I'll get into that later. So now not only can I look back at every outfit I wore, but I can also see a digital flat lay with all the items in that outfit for every day of the year. And it shows me what day I wore it, so I can look at a calendar view and see every single outfit throughout the year of 2024. As you can imagine, this challenge was not entirely smooth sailing. For me, the biggest struggle was getting dressed every day and feeling like I had to come up with an exciting, new, interesting outfit every single day. See, what I didn't tell you before is that I never outfit repeated once throughout the entire year. Now, I know that sounds bad, but bear with me for a second. I didn't wear the exact same outfit every day, but I was wearing a lot of repeat items over and over again. I just challenged myself to style them in a way that I hadn't done previously. The reason I kind of got into the never outfit repeating was because I was documenting my outfits for my social media platforms. And I wanted my followers to see something new and interesting every single day. I felt like I couldn't outfit repeat the same thing and post it because they'd already seen that before. Questionable mentality to have. This kind of became a self-imposed challenge for me to try to style the things that I owned in different ways every single time. And I know you're probably thinking, oh my god, this girl must be a shopaholic. She's buying all sorts of new things. She just said this channel was going to be about sustainability. I don't buy a ton of new clothes, to be honest with you, but I do have a Rent the Runway membership that definitely came in handy for this. I have the membership that gives me 10-ish items a month, give or take. With those new pieces being added into my wardrobe, I was really able to keep my creativity flowing. It helped me from getting burnt out with using the same items that I owned over and over again. If I didn't have the Rent the Runway membership, I think this part of the challenge would have been uh, near impossible, and I certainly would have given up on it. Because even with the rented items, I did feel burnt out trying to create something new and interesting every single day. One of the other big challenges for me is that I work from home a lot. At the beginning of the year, I was almost exclusively working remotely, so getting dressed every single day was a challenge. I felt like I had to force myself to get dressed, knowing that the only people that were going to see my outfit in person were myself, my husband, and my dog, and whoever was outside when I took my dog out. And that really raised a question for me of, who am I actually getting dressed for? In previous years, when I've worked remotely, I've really prioritized comfort over fashion. So I'm wearing a lot of sweatpants and leggings. Why do I own the amount of clothing that I do if I'm just wearing the same sweatpants and leggings repeatedly every day? Is getting dressed every day actually worth it? I overall don't feel like my style changed this year. I've been doing fashion content on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest for, I don't know, like 4 years now. I feel a little more secure in what I actually like and do not like. But that being said, I do think my personal style overall improved because I feel like I got better at layering or using pieces in a different way than I maybe hadn't thought of previously. I got better at adding dimension to my outfits. Looking back, I'm able to see a lot of patterns in what I was wearing. For example, I know I wear a lot of neutrals. That's not news to me. Ironic because I'm wearing a bright blue shirt right now, but I definitely am a neutrals girl. I'm a little more minimal with my fashion, and I know that, but I always thought I played with a lot more color in the summer, and this was somewhat true. Looking back on it, I definitely wear more color in the warmer months. However, I was wearing still mostly neutrals. It's really only when I'm adding like a pop of color that I'm really playing with any color. I also realized that the pops of colors I enjoy are blue, green, and red. I really don't wear a lot of orange, pink, yellow, purple. I own less of them in my closet, but I think that makes sense given how much I gravitate towards those other colors. I also noticed patterns in the silhouettes I was wearing. I wear more skirts and dresses in the summer, but even so, I definitely favored pants most of the time. Even in the summer, I thought I would be wearing a lot more shorts. I rarely wore shorts, and if I did wear shorts, it was the same pair of denim jorts over and over again. It's so funny because I feel like growing up, I exclusively wore shorts in the summer, so I guess it goes to show how your style changes based on where you live and your age. I also think I subconsciously was diversifying the silhouettes I was wearing throughout the week. I think some of this was because I was recording my outfits in my app and I was able to see I had worn pants on Monday and a dress on Tuesday, so maybe Wednesday I decided to wear a skirt because I was mixing it up from previously. That wasn't necessarily my intention, but it kind of panned out that way. I liked to play with different silhouettes throughout the week. I definitely favored sweatpants and leggings on Sundays, and I think part of this was also because not only am I a big fan of the lazy Sunday look, but I was posting my outfits on TikTok and doing like an outfit of the week that you can slide through, and I felt a lot of pressure to make my Monday outfits look good because I was like, oh, this is the first slide everyone's gonna see. They probably won't even get to Sunday. They're gonna swipe on by the time they get to Sunday. So Sunday, I felt a lot less pressure to make my outfits good. That being said, I still tried. I tried to style up my sweatpants and my leggings as cute as I could. I also discovered there were a lot of outfit formulas that I really gravitated towards. I always known I like double denim. That's something I do a lot. I love juxtaposing a sporty element, feminine element. I love a long coat. I love a long dress. I love a long skirt with a high boot. I really favor high boots in general. Well, this year I think I'm going to bring back the ankle boot. It's time. Something else that I noticed was that I was often saving outfits. If I'd come up with a cute outfit that I really liked, I'd try to save it for the right day. And I think we all do this to some extent. We're saving an outfit for the perfect occasion. But oftentimes, if we don't have like a specific event on our calendar that we're planning to wear that to, we just don't end up wearing it. I didn't end up wearing some of these outfits that I was like, oh, I love that. I'm gonna save it for later. Like, just wear the clothes you like. Wear the cute outfits now. Otherwise, what's the point? Why do you own cute clothes if you're not gonna wear them? So going into this year, I am no longer saving outfits for the perfect occasion. I'm just going to wear them when I want. When I look back at my digital closet app and the items that I wore the most, they were mostly jewelry, shoes, and accessories, which I guess makes sense. Those are the things that I don't have to wash, they're not going in the laundry, so they're easily repeatable. But I do own a good amount of like jewelry and shoes, and I guess I'm wearing some a lot more than others. My top 5 items were this Missouri snake ring, these Tom Ford sunglasses that I bought in April, my Missouri gold hoops, my black Telfar bag, which makes sense. This is a bag I use a lot for work, and my black kitten heel boots, which is obvious when you look at them up close. They desperately need to go to the cobbler. My most worn apparel items were this winter coat from the Frankie shop, this Skims basic white baby tee, and then these baggy jeans from Deal 1961. Looking back at the top apparel items I wore, I was a little surprised that they were all items I received firsthand as a gift or I bought for myself. At this point, I think most of my closet is thrifted or secondhand, so a little surprising that the items that I was wearing the most were firsthand. The winter coat I got as a gift for Christmas last year. I asked for it specifically. And then the other two I bought myself. But I think it makes sense in hindsight. Bought them or asked for them with the intent that they were going to be kind of staple, basic items in my wardrobe. And it's nice to see that I am actually getting the wear that I was hoping for out of them, and that kind of like investment, I guess, is paying off. I don't love shopping firsthand, but when I do, I really try to make it a purchase that makes sense and is going to have longevity in my wardrobe, and it's nice to see that that's what these items are fulfilling. The secondhand items that I wore the most were this silver ankh ring I got in Germany at a flea market several years ago, my beige New Balance 696s that I found on eBay, and this olive Liz Claiborne bag that I got on eBay last fall. I think this would have been like a top item, if not the top item, had I bought it at the very beginning of the year, because this has ended up being my work bag and I use it almost every day for work. As for my least worn items, I'm going to be saving that for a different video where I try to style everything that I didn't wear in 2024, so stay tuned for that. If you were to do this challenge, my best tip to you would be having a digital closet. As I mentioned from the beginning, I have my full closet cataloged in a digital wardrobe on an app I have called Stylebook. Not sponsored, obviously. This is my first video. That would be insane. I didn't set up my closet digitally just for this challenge. I had already done it previously. It was a major pain, I won't lie. It ended up being one of the most helpful tools for this whole process. I really liked just the accessibility of it. It was nice when I was, bored or doing nothing, just watching TV on my couch. I could go in the app and just start making outfits. Maybe something on TV inspired me and I would put together an outfit because of that. Or if I had been on Pinterest and I found an outfit I liked that I thought I could recreate something similar with, I'll immediately go on my app and create that outfit and save it for later. Or even just going outside. I mean, I work in fashion and I live in New York City. There's constant inspiration all around me when it comes to fashion. So I'd see something inspiring, I'd come home and put it in my app. This way I had kind of a bank of outfits that I was able to use. And then when I was feeling less inspired in the morning, I didn't know what to wear, I could go into my app and like look through these outfits that I had created previously. This was also really helpful in ensuring that I was actually wearing the items that I own instead of thinking, oh, I don't have this one item, I have to go buy it. Like, it's a nice way to say, oh, I actually already have this item that's similar to something I like in this outfit. And then helping me come up with outfits that I maybe wouldn't have just on my own staring at my closet. Even when looking back, it's just a really great data source to get a visual pattern of what I was and was not wearing. And I am planning on doing a closet clean out soon. I don't think I have a lot of things to get rid of, but I'm definitely going to utilize this app to see the things that I wasn't actually wearing or didn't wear all last year. And that's going to be really helpful when deciding if I really should part with an item or not. That all being said, some of my favorite outfits I came up with were ones that where I just woke up and went to my closet and said, okay, I'm going to style XYZ piece and then put together an outfit. I will say that required a lot more brain power and creativity though, and that was a much more rare occasion where I came up with an outfit that I was just really excited about that I hadn't previously created in my app. It's also a lot more time consuming. Would I do this challenge again? No. Well, okay, I wouldn't do it at least for a few more years. I'm definitely not doing it this year. I did not record my outfit on the 1st of January and it felt very weird, but it was very freeing, so it's kind of nice to not have to do that every day and remember to do it. It was so annoying when I'd be on vacation too, and I would like be trying to find a full length mirror. I'd sometimes have like a friend or my husband take a photo of me, and it was always like, "Will you take my outfit photo?" Like, so annoying. I felt so annoying asking people, except my husband. I love annoying him. I would definitely recommend this challenge to anyone who wants to understand their personal style better or just appreciate their wardrobe more. Realistically, I don't think you have to do a full year. I think you could do 1 month per season, whatever that means to you. I live somewhere with 4 seasons, so I probably do 4 months of the year, one for each season. But if you live somewhere where the temperature is similar all year round, you could probably get away with just 1 month. And I think that would give you a good grasp on what you're actually wearing. And that's something maybe I would do in the future, is just doing 1 month per season. If I did this challenge again, I would outfit repeat. I got really caught up in not wanting to outfit repeat, like I said, because I was posting this on social media and I didn't want people seeing the same outfits over and over again. But it's just not realistic to do that for a full year. It's really difficult. And especially if you don't have items that are rentals that are cycled in and out of your wardrobe, it's so unrealistic. As a side note, all my outfits are posted on my social media, specifically my Instagram. I have them all in my highlights, and then my Pinterest, I have them all pinned on my Pinterest board. If you do want to go check them out, I will link them below. If you want to give me a follow, that would also be slay, but I'm not here to tell you what to do. I can't be so sassy in my first video. I think never outfit repeating also kind of had me lacking insight on the outfits that I would actually be willing to rewear over and over again. So I think in a way I would have benefited from outfit repeating. However, I do think not outfit repeating also gave me some good insight into which items were versatile for me. I was really able to challenge myself to style things in ways that I maybe wouldn't have otherwise. And so I think overall my styling ability got better, if that makes sense. I also kind of realized that not every outfit needs to be this like special, amazing thing, because that's also not realistic. Not every outfit's gonna be a serve, okay? It's just not. And honestly, I prefer like more minimal fashion. Generally speaking, like some of my favorite outfits tend to be more minimal. They're not this like groundbreaking new thing. I don't think I needed to try so hard, but I also don't hate anything I wore, at least not at this point. Give me a few years, I probably will, but as of now, I think I came up with a lot of good ideas. They weren't all winners. Some of them, better than others. Some of them, you can tell I gave up. Going into this year, I've just felt a lot less pressure to dress a certain way or feel like I have to reinvent the wheel with every outfit. Minimal outfits are great. We love them. I also was not logging my swimwear or pajamas or gym clothes or anything like that. So just for data's sake, it'd be interesting to see what I was wearing, but that also was just like major overkill. So I didn't do that. I also realized how much I was underestimating the power of hair and makeup when it comes to outfits. I'll be honest, I am absolutely so lazy when it comes to doing my hair, which is another crazy thing because I pay a lot of money to get it colored and cut. So, like, why am I doing that if I'm not even styling it? That's not the point. And it's one of those small things that you're like, oh, it's not a big deal. But there are a lot of outfits where I look back on it and I'm like, oh, if I just wore my hair up for that, I think this would have been a lot better. It's a small thing that makes a big difference. This year, I'm really making more of an effort to like style myself completely, including like hair and makeup, and just finding the joy in doing that again. I'm going to flash some of my favorite outfits from the year on the screen. Some of them I had worn previous years, they weren't totally new. Some I came up with, and I'm really excited to rewear them again this year. Like I said, I really don't think I wore anything that I'm like, oh, jump scare, why did I wear that? I think it could be really fun to rank every outfit I wore, but that would also be a really long video, so overall, while this challenge was tough and frankly tedious at times, I am very grateful that I did it. I recognized how much getting dressed every day affected me mentally. I feel so much more confident when I'm wearing an outfit that I like. And I'm glad it really forced me to actually wear the clothes I have in my closet instead of wearing sweatpants and leggings every day. Because there's no point in having a closet full of clothes if you're not actually going to wear and enjoy them. This sounds obvious, but if you were to do this challenge, what percentage of your wardrobe would you actually wear? Most importantly, I learned that while I love getting dressed for other people, for social media, posting my outfits and sharing them, I mostly love getting dressed for me. It's a creative process that I really enjoy and it just makes me feel good. And while I am surely going to be wearing sweatpants on occasion this year, I definitely already have, I feel much more excited to get dressed and just have a newfound appreciation for my closet. I would love to know if any of you would ever be willing to do this challenge, document your outfit every day for a year, or did you do the 75 hard style challenge? How did that go? Have you done something similar maybe? Let me know in the comments. I'm planning on this channel being all about fashion, personal style, outfit inspo, and then thrifting and secondhand fashion as well. So if that's something you're interested in, please feel free to subscribe, like, and comment below. I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bruno, are you going to be in the video? You want to be a YouTube star? Okay. That was a crazy bark.